Welcome back to Bird's View Podcast. We have a special guest, Mr. Daniel himself.
Yo.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, man. I was trying to find. I wanted to see what I want to ask first, but man, can you tell us who you are? Can you introduce yourself? Give us a little background. Tell us where you come from, and have you always stayed in Texas?
Oh yeah, I get weak when I leave the borders of Texas. I don't even have a passport, brother.
Well, yeah, go ahead and tell us who you are. You know what I'm saying? Give us a little backstory.
Man, I'm just me.
Okay.
Nobody special. Sitting next to Joe. Sitting next to you. Man, I like I said earlier, I find it amazing that all the people we run into in life and who we choose to spend time with. I'm glad I met you, Jay.
Oh yeah, man. Most definitely.
It's just nuts.
It's been a bond ever since we met, huh?
Yeah, out of the blue. Isn't that crazy? I mean, just think about all the friends you have in life, Joe, and how many people you just met and that you're friends with. You know what I mean?
No, for real. I say it all the time.
It's nuts how that works.
It's crazy how you meet new people.
Yeah.
And they blend. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's realer than the ones you've been knowing. You be like, man, it's refreshing.
Now think about the people you met, and you're like, I don't want nothing to do with this guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's every day.
I was just gonna say,
I'm a good judge of character.
Yeah, you think that outweighs you think the bad outweighs the good on that? As far as you meet more bad people than you do good people?
It weave out a lot.
Man, I changed my opinion about people about 4 or 5, maybe 6 months ago. I used to be like, there was more good people than there were bad people. Mm-mm. Maybe like a 70, 30, 70 being good, 30 being bad. Man, I flipped it, man. There's some cold sons of bitches out there.
Yeah, man.
It's 70 bad, 30 good.
I think the world loves evil. I used to sit and think to myself that, how people say hell and heaven. I feel like this was kind of cast out to be, you know what I'm saying, the play of, because if you think about it, man, everybody worship something that's bad. Everybody get a thrill off it.
Man, I heard lately, I've been thinking like, it's the world built on it's bad and battle.
Yeah.
It ain't really nobody good because at the end of the day, everybody gonna do what's best for them.
Well, yeah, we're all hypocrites. It's just it's just who's gonna get first place that day.
Exactly. You know what I mean? That's why I say it's bad and battle. I think you got bad people and you got people that's just they wouldn't have put it in your face.
It's always somebody battle.
I just don't like the people who want to pretend like they don't do nothing bad.
That is true.
That's why I went to church under the bridge there for 8 years, and I got so tired of church, man. Playing dress up and
holy and
that's why I love going to church on the bridge, man. Where else can you go see a crackhead walk around with a slalom ski, a single ski on his shoulder, walking through the crowd and through the chairs? I told our pastor that day, I said, I swear I know this, that we're the only church in the galaxy that has a crackhead walking around with a slalom ski at it. That's real. I like that real stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to judge anybody. You ain't going to see that at First Baptist, whatever, First Baptist.
It's all scripted. It's all, everybody leaves home and they put on their best. They go and look like they best and, you know what I'm saying, put on a show in front of somebody and say, oh, yeah, thank the Lord, we blessed, but like I say.
It's the church is I think it's lost its place in this world as far as it's true. Of course, I guess you say that about a bunch of things. It's true. Purpose is to.
Why do you think that is, though?
Man, money, technology. I guess money.
Yeah.
Money. Well, I don't know. Why do you think that is?
Convenience.
What'd you say, Joe?
Convenience.
Yeah.
It's easier to do some fucked up shit.
So my brother Dale has this, he says something that really struck me a couple years ago. He says, convenience used to be a commodity, something that only a few people were able to get. Now it's a necessity. Mm-hmm. Does that make any sense?
No, it make a lot of sense. That's why I said it.
Yeah.
Make a lot of sense.
And I was like, man, I can't believe it. I said, that's really profound, brother Dale. I think that's and I hate always saying not to judge anybody, but it's hard for me now that I went to the church under the bridge for so long. It's hard for me to walk into to building churches and look at the 25-foot, $55,000 neon cross they spent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
just, it's hard, Joe.
What got you started on your faith?
Man, my grandma.
Gotcha.
Man, I've been real privileged to have faith in my life, my whole life.
Yeah.
How about you?
I was 16. Nah, I wasn't even 16. I was I was in a dark place. And I was suicidal, tried to kill myself about twice. And at the time, church was the only thing that I felt like it made sense because everybody had direction. Did I agree with the message? Nah, because I grew up in 3 different denominations. I got saved in a Pentecostal. My dad was Baptist. My mother was Church of Christ. They all got different beliefs. But like I say, being at church, I just felt a sense of unity because everybody was, I hate to say it, as I got older, I started realizing a lot of it was a facade. But the point of people, just showing union, I enjoyed that because it was a place where I didn't feel welcome nowhere. So for me to read a book and they tell me that it's okay, it's gonna be okay, and then for people to pour that on me that it's gonna be okay, you just gotta believe and stuff like that. At that point in time, it took me out of a dark place. I didn't stay on that journey of religion, but I mean, I'm thankful for what I learned and what it, I'm thankful for what it took me through. Cause it put me in a place to where I also took and I say that to say that, I got in a class called Bible survey, and it basically broke down the Bible. I read the Bible 3 times from front to back. It was, it's cool to me how everybody has their interpretation of what it says. Not necessarily saying nobody's wrong, because at the end of the day,
that's right,
nobody's really wrong.
No.
It's just some people don't agree with you. So I know I got a little off there, but but man, basically, that's
what the drum, brother.
Yeah, that's where I started at. Like I said, I was in a dark place. Religion was something that took me to a higher ground. Purposely, I feel like it just took me to. It wasn't like I said I didn't grow up in gotta go to church every Sunday. Go to church every Sunday. It was more of my dad was a holiday type guy, and my mom, she went. She took my grandma, my great grandma, so she went. I will say this: I spoke on a previous episode about some issues my father and my parents growing up. I did see a change. That's why I say I don't knock religion, but I do see a purpose in it because based off religion, my dad did change. I spoke on some stuff on previous episodes. After my dad started going to church, every weekend and really accepting the Lord as his personal savior, he did change. He became a better person. So, that's why I say I don't knock religion, but
it's the only thing I know that truly changes people. I don't know of anything else besides drugs, I guess, in a bad way.
So let me ask you this: what changed when you go searching for religion, man? Is it because you went down a dark hole and you tried to find yourself, or is it you hit a bump in the road? What drives people to religion? Because I mean, some people are born in church and then some people go searching for church.
Shit, they breakthrough. It's like it's something you gotta just feel it. Like I say, church ain't. That's the problem with church. Church is a conversation of 2 or more people.
Yeah,
people don't understand that's church. If we sit in here and we talk about God,
we're having church right
and
now,
we put this is church. So technically, you don't need a community to have church. It's beautiful to have a community to have church, but it's not necessary. But a lot of people find hope because a lot of people are hopeless. So for them to read something in the Word, it give you a breakthrough. It give you a good feeling because, like I say, it's an interpretation.
I can't believe you just said it. And I just sent those girls a song. It's called "The Secret of Life," and in the chorus, it says, "The chorus is our hearts need love. With love comes hope.
Mm-hmm.
In hope we find the reason why to live."
No, for real.
That's
deep.
Yeah, and speaking about denominations, like you said a while ago, I'm a Baptist-costal. I was raised in the Baptist church and the Pentecostal church.
Yeah,
it's not. There are over 30,000 different denominations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I see that number, I'm like, no wonder people don't.
Yeah. That's where it get. And like I said, that's why I say that was part of my journey. It was like more of I started to do more research. I started realizing my turning point for me really was and this could be controversial, but I feel like a Muslim that stayed over there his whole life don't know nothing about what we doing here. So how could I tell this person he wrong? When you go to Pentecostal church, they man, it's just crazy. Like I said, I just had some poor leadership in some areas.
Have y'all ever had something that kind of pulled y'all away from church? Had kind of
that's what I'm finna speak on. I had some poor leadership that I had people like basically when I went to and so I hope somebody see this comment on and correct it because I'm ignorant to it. But they told me that you have to speak in tongues, catch the Holy Spirit. Like I say, I grew up in a Church of Christ where they don't play any instruments. There's no choir. There's nothing but a congregation. So for me to grow up in the church to where I see that nobody's shouting and me to get saved in the church and somebody to tell me that I have to shout in order to go to heaven, I feel like that's just not cool.
Have you ever spoken tongues before?
No, I don't think it's possible.
Man, I spoke in tongues one time.
Yeah.
And I was 17. I don't know what I was hearing as far as the noise a while ago. One time when I was 17 years old, I was at a Pentecostal church. Pastor Paul Haygood was preaching. Man, this guy touched me, and it felt like a bolt of lightning, and I instantly fell to the ground and started speaking in tongues. Joe,
that's what's up.
I didn't know what was going on. So back to what you were saying, you don't. What do you mean you don't think it? What's not possible about it?
By speaking in tongues?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, the most I ever felt was just emotion. I felt the internal happiness. I didn't feel the need to want to scream and shout.
When you say you don't think it's possible, are you saying you don't think it's possible for you yourself or possible in general abroad? I mean, for anybody?
I'm not going to say everybody doing it faking. Because I don't know what they're doing.
Well, listen, I do something right now. I will say that I do believe a lot of people are faking it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But I don't think that ain't for me to know. Really, I think that, but I don't know.
For me to believe in the spiritual world, I have to believe in everybody's path. You know what I'm saying? So if you say that
if you say that you got touched by the Lord, it made you shout and all that. But
it happened it happened to me one time, and when I was 17, so I'll be 46. That was almost God dang.
But see,
we're getting old, guys.
My problem was more that they told me I had to do it.
But well, see, that's
why I said poor leadership.
Yeah,
I didn't denounce the person who said it. I mean, I'm quite sure people love him, but like I said, to grow up in the Church of Christ, that's not taught. That's taught. That's not necessary.
I've never been to inside of a Church of Christ before. I have got a couple songs saved on my YouTube channel. I love their singing.
Yeah. It's like, and then like I said, I went to my dad was Baptist, so and they're not saying that you got to shout to do that. That's a whole nother. At the end of the day, all praising the same God, but y'all got all these different rules.
That's what I was just gonna say. So what is it? So you say you grew up in another church wise. You know what I'm saying? So what do they teach y'all different from Baptists and Christians? And have you been across the board to understand other people praise or religion?
I've always just tried to worry about myself and what my spirit feels. I mean, I can't, as far as the balance that I use to if I should be at a place or not, or if I should be around these people or not. God's blessed me with some discernment when I can be around an environment, a so-called church environment, and feel that this is really not. This is just smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have to believe that Jesus is, and sometimes I struggle saying this, is at every church. I mean, I think there's an argument that can be made that says that Jesus isn't at every church.
I feel like Jesus is in everybody.
Me too. Well, that's why I feel.
I will. Well, back to what I was saying a while ago, as far as being around faith my whole life. I mean, I've not, ever since I've been alive, I've heard the name Jesus. That's what blows my mind. These guys who are in their 40s or 60s who get saved and find salvation had never heard it until they were 60 years old.
No, for real.
That's
but see, that kind of go what I was saying. Like,
yes. Yeah.
Like, you got people who from a different continent, country, they got their own religion. So for you to be like, and I feel like an American, American Christianity, everybody saying it's Jesus, but you got people over here who never heard Jesus. They always heard Allah, or they heard, they heard whatever they heard. So who am I to say that I'm not saying that they wrong for that? And a lot of times Christians do that.
Well, this is going to be controversial, but I'll say I don't call myself a Christian. I think Christians are murder, bigots, and hypocrites. I call myself a believer.
Straight up.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just how I feel, and I know it makes some people cringe when I say that, but it's just what I've come to believe being around Christians.
Yeah.
And that, I think that was a word that didn't, one of the Roman emperors give the name Christian to
the battle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To everybody in the Bible. I think it might have been Constantine, I think.
Yeah.
How in the hell did we get on religion?
I mean,
off the bat, we got into it, man.
Old boy that wrote the Bible, King James.
King James.
See, I don't like to talk about people because I ain't know the man. But personally, I mean, we have to look at his history. We got to do more research and realize that this man also wrote the book, the ideology around the spiritual realm, witches, warlocks, demons, and stuff.
Not only that, he wasn't a prophet.
But I'm just saying, he wrote this. He really wrote this book.
No. I understand. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying he really wrote a book that basically goes everything they telling you in the Bible. For you, I'm not saying you can't change, but it's just a lot of details don't make sense to me.
Now, Joe, I ain't trying to call you out here, but you have to say it again for me. Are you saying that King James was an actual person?
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Who says that?
Actually, have you ever went to the hotel in Arizona? It's I cannot remember what the name is, but they actually have a whole museum of King James versions of Bibles and pictures. Everything.
King James was a person. Mm-hmm. He was an actual king, but he was the one who, what do they call that? Ordered or decreed for a group of men to come together and to gather all of these so-called writings and books and stuff that people read and put them together into one book.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we on the same page. Yeah.
See that's but see, you write all these different other books, like the book of, you guys have heard the book of Enoch before?
Yeah.
I mean, when I was talking to her a while ago about people coming up with a guitar and how somebody even thought about that, the book of Enoch talks about angels and stuff coming to earth and teaching men music, makeup, tools, and all that stuff. I am of the firm belief that if I hit a certain chord on the guitar, it can make a damn rock float and build a pyramid. I think that's how they did it, man.
Do you know that in the Ethiopian Bible, the book of Enoch is still in it?
Yes, and I told my wife I want to order an Ethiopian Bible because it is the oldest interpretation of a Bible you can get.
Yeah.
You remember you told me about that? It's not on the hard copy. Is not on on Amazon or nothing like that. You got to go get it from somewhere like the real.
I mean, we got to take a boat ride.
I wouldn't say a boat ride.
You pretty much got to go over there.
You got to go dark.
You got to go over there and get it. And it's crazy how many books. Have you ever heard of Behold a Pale Horse?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a guy who thinks the Ark of the Covenant is still over there in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
I forgot what that guy's name was. But I watched the deal. It's guys, think about that. Think about the Bible. The Bible. We have this book that it blows my mind when I read it and see it. That's just here. And out of all the other books, this book, look at the impact this one book's had. It's just nuts, just how it's just come, how its inception is why that God chose that source of media to speak to us and talk to us. Well, why wasn't it, something else like a tree that grew a certain way that the vines wrote out words? I know that sounds weird, but
no, it really don't. It really don't. Because, man, I tell you, I ain't saying I'm right, but I don't think I'm wrong.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying,
so I definitely feel what you're saying.
I say this.
Yeah,
look at to me slavery. So they said they took all the books away, right? They took everything out of learning, all this stuff away, and then they handed us the Bible. Everybody, Christians, basically, everybody following the same Bible. And I'm confused about why you would give me this, but not give me everything else.
So all right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
go ahead. Hey,
black people
No, I'm not just saying. I'm not just saying.
Let me throw this out there. Black people mad about everything in slavery but religion, man.
That is true,
bro. We mad about everything that happened in slavery, but we ain't mad about religion.
But what I'm saying about religion is they handed us this, and everybody follows this Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's just not blacks. It's not. You know what I'm saying? We follow the Christians. We don't have our own religion, so we follow the Christians. We read this Bible. We obey this Bible. Basically to the Christian guys, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got their own God. You got Jesus, you got the Mormons, you got everybody. Everybody follow the Allah, everybody follows under somebody. We follow the Christians with everybody else. So what I'm saying is it's a script that's wrote that nobody is questioning about why we all following the same Bible, and on top of it, why, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a thousand questions. I get lost in the questions.
You're like me, man. You're an overthinker. You're a why guy. See, me and you. That's why me and you are friends, because we are in the dark hole.
Yeah,
man. Slavery. What? Every time I think about that, and I know that I can't think about it in ways that other people can think of, but it blows my mind that was even a fucking thing.
So I'm gonna blow your mind even more, and it's kind of where Joe going. Like I say, you know what I'm saying, not taking from you, but if you pay attention to the TV and everything, do you not notice how much slavery is produced on networks? And we as black, we clap our hands and we're like, oh, that was a good ass movie. You don't see about them. When the last time you seen about them taking over the Alamo, or when the last time you seen about them having a Pilgrim movie? You know, it's a lot of things that's in your face that people adapt to. And like I say, with slavery, I feel like
pain is profit, man.
I was just gonna say pain is profit.
Pain is profit.
Well, that's why I told when I said earlier when I walked in, see, the world tells me I shouldn't be in here.
Yeah.
Now. You know what I mean? You know why? Because I'm white.
Yeah.
And you guys are black. This is not supposed to be happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not supposed to be able to sit next to Joe because of all the pain that I've caused everybody.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know what is the solution to all that.
Man, my solution, I feel like we got to start thinking as one. Yeah, it happened. I mean, it's messed up that it happened.
It's nuts that it happened.
If people wholeheartedly take accountability to what they done, you can't fault them for what happened.
I'll say this.
That's just me.
I'll say this though. So you know how the media play a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, media play a lot of shit down, play it bad. I honestly, and I do feel like back in them times or whenever it happened, I don't feel like it was how the media played it. I mean, you got people that was going full throttle and a lot of hate was going on. True enough, that's going to reach your media, that's going to reach your platforms, that's going to cause hell. But you can't tell me that it wasn't a large majority of people that was actually rocking with black people. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it was. I feel like it's like how it is kind of today. You know what I'm saying? You got your crowd that's saying F everything or F these people. You know what I'm saying? The same thing that's going on today. It's just they got to do it undercover. But then you got people we all get along, man. It's the world. You know what I'm saying? It's not forced.
But see, the media don't promote that. They don't promote the get along stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
They promote
I feel like it's the same thing that's going on back then. I feel like everybody was. I could walk up to you. Hey, how you doing? I know what I'm saying. If I don't know you, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? We shake a hand, go out our way.
I just don't know how Christians back then even did that. How could you say you owned somebody?
Yeah.
How does that?
But I can't say that neither because black people own black people too, though. So,
but just that concept. That's also to skip back denominations. I believe. The word denominations, I believe that is the successful attempt of Satan himself to separate the believers in Jesus Christ. And he has done that on purpose.
You know, and I ask you a question that I ask pretty much everybody, man. I mean, everybody I come in contact. Why us? I mean, everybody got their own religion. Everybody understand why Egyptians, XYZ, all this happened. But out of our religion, everybody's taught different things in religion of why things happen in Egyptian times and these times. Every time I ask somebody why us, I can never get an answer. And I'm not looking for the answer in you. I'm just saying like that's a question.
Why us and what? Why us and what? What are you talking about?
As far as slavery, as far as how they got treated. You know what I'm saying? As far as blacks got treated,
Yeah,
as far
that's a great question, Jay. Why?
You know what I'm saying? Because when you go to church house, like Egyptians, they say that
I never thought about that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's
why y'all?
Why us? You know what I'm saying?
Why was it Mexicans?
You can go, you can go back to Egyptian time when they say that.
They tell you what happened. It's known what happened.
But is it factual though?
Well, the Jews were slaves too.
It's factual, man. Other countries in Africa was at war.
Mm-hmm.
They tore down other countries that had treaties to sell people.
Mm-hmm.
They sold the people that they beat. They overtorn.
But why us though?
That's what I'm saying. That's what it was. They sold the Africans that got beat. It was over there. It had nothing to do. That's why. That's what happened.
I'm saying is, I understand what the treaty and all that shit, and like you said, we came over there, we got bread and all that XYZ. But you got Mexicans, you got Indians, you got. You know what I'm saying? Why all different treaties?
That's a fascinating question.
It wasn't in my mind. Yeah, then it get deeper than that. It get deeper than where they said, because you be thinking so. It make you wonder if this was Mexico. Well, see, that's where history get a little. That's where it get tricky, because you got to try to. They're not telling the time zone.
Yeah, you got to dig into your history.
That's what I'm saying. They're not telling their time zone. They don't put that out there for you.
That's why I say you don't get the movie or remember that.
People ain't asking that question. But I'm telling you, like how black people got choked. Man, it was us, bro. We sold us to that.
They did.
Do they know when was the first black slave? Is that I don't even know. If they know. Do they? But
see, then I'm gonna tell you what else get tricky though. They ain't got no slave ships.
Nothing. All that is made up history.
You ain't got no slave ships. We got pictures of everything.
They say that you could walk through the Grand Canyon and get over here. That's your trip to Africa. But they told us that we came this just me doing research on research. This, you know what I'm saying, digging wise. There's no ships that got us over here. And
that's why I say get. And if you go deep, they kind of tricky though.
They said the ship that brought us over here name is Jesus.
Who says that?
That's what I'm saying when it comes.
Yeah, it make it.
And these are Netflix documentaries.
Yeah, and that's why I say that.
Yes.
That's why. Send me that link, brother. I'm gonna have to watch that shit.
So when I drive trucks, you know what I'm saying, I'm in there. You know what I'm saying. Whatever you call it, commission of truck drivers. Yes, I do watch movies when I'm driving. Ooh, but you watch a lot of goddamn documentaries in there, man, and you learn a lot.
So you guys were both telling me, if I'm hearing you correctly, you both just said there was no such thing as slave ships.
There ain't no pictures.
No pictures.
You
know what?
Show me no pictures.
I'll tell you one deeper.
Well, there couldn't have been pictures, could there?
So how do you feel about it?
No, there could have, because there was a Civil War was going, and they had pictures of Civil War.
It should be some type of remnants. It ain't no.
You have
think about it. We got everything. We got dinosaurs.
You don't got pictures of real dinosaurs.
We got fossil pictures.
You don't have fossils.
What about that drawing they show of all the guys
said T-Rex is this
down?
Man, that's a reenactment. They don't really know.
You guys are blowing my mind with this. I've never heard anybody say. So what are you guys trying to say when you say there was no slave ships?
There's no history there. That is made up stories. That Easter Bunny, Santa Claus.
I believe that is Satan's successful attempt to hijack.
That is a what is it called, Joe? Find it for me. It is a pagan holiday. Those Christmases and Easter.
So are you saying slave ship has a pagan?
No, slave ships just never existed.
I'm putting that theory out there. They might didn't exist. I ain't gonna say they didn't, but I don't know how. I don't know how.
Honestly,
but the religion. Then we got into slavery. I love it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, but I was gonna say, if you want to talk about the real story, if you want to give it a story, though, the truth is that we sold us to here.
Yeah.
Wasn't no white people in Africa, man. There were folks down there doing some business.
They did.
If it did,
technically, they said two brothers went down there and they bought. You know what I'm saying? They stock and they came back and they basically distributors to sold us.
Man, they still got what they ain't understanding. They still got slavery, man. You still can buy people.
Yes.
You can buy people $500.
I honestly, cold hard, feel like there is a plantation going on right now.
Yeah, you can still buy people.
They say the statistics right now. There's more slavery in existence right now than there was.
Most definitely. We're just
500 years ago.
We're blind to it right now. We're in slavery right now.
The most dressed up version of slavery is a male or the bride.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff.
That's the most decorated version of slavery.
It is.
How often do you guys talk about slavery on these on your podcasts?
We ain't talked about it in a while. Huh?
We ain't never really talked about it, but this is stuff. But me and Flip ain't really. We touch on it.
Yeah,
we touch on it. Yeah, we call each other. I might be like, hey man, I ran across some information today,
and that's really what it be, information. It don't be like we just
it don't just be like, it'd be like, man, I'm gonna tell you about today, man. I ran this and I did a little bit more reading and then this and that. So it ain't, we don't just sit up and just harp on it like that.
Mm-mm.
But I want to kind of people, like you said, I'm just like y'all. I want to know why. So when you tell me something, I'm gonna try to look why you telling me this. I'm always looking. I get to the point where I start questioning the author of the story.
Well, just think about the majority of people don't think like that, Joe.
They don't. That's why I don't talk to many people.
They don't want to talk about it, and they want to keep and they want to look, because if they do read it, it changes their reality.
Exactly.
Then they have to really.
And that's the scariest thing in the world. I think everybody's scared of change, man. I don't think nobody actually wants to challenge their thoughts.
Everybody, let me tell you something. Everybody is stuck into a good time. Mm-hmm. You're gonna always choose a good time over bad. The average person.
That's the truth.
Me personally, that's why I tell people all the time. I don't even judge actions based off. That's why I'm at a point now where I don't judge people based off what they did. Everybody has a chance to be bad. Everybody has a chance to be good.
Yeah.
Somebody might have just chose to walk bad for a little bit. So I can't sit up here and put you in a bad person because you made some mistakes. Especially if you took accountability for it and you walking a little different now.
I'll tap in what you talking about, Joe. So think of the ghetto. And I'm talking to you, Joe, as far as this. I know,
what? I don't know about the ghetto.
No, you know about what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know though. You know what I'm saying?
So, in the ghetto. No,
so what made the ghetto? You know what I'm saying? Who told you to go out here and dirty your yard up or dirty your house?
Let me tell you something. It's a mindset. It's a mindset.
Because technically, if I keep my yard cut and you keep your yard cut, and we all stay in the same neighborhood, where the fuck? Because we on Section 8, where the fuck did it go bad at?
Check this out. That's a mindset. Anybody can be. The ghetto ain't even what the ghetto is. Anybody can be in a.
In Russia, the ghetto came from Russia.
It's more of a mindset though than what we living now. People are living like you said. You don't have to choose to shoot up your neighborhoods. You don't have to choose to do a lot of stuff they do.
Stuff, man.
But if you doing it. That's what it is. You don't have to do that. But like I said, we don't. That's why I say I go back on. I be like, I don't really like them Cali movies because they classics. I respect the everything that was put into it. But it's like they glorified black people in them situations. We didn't really see a trailer park to Eminem put an 8 Mile.
That is true.
We never seen a trailer park to them. I never knew about white people doing bad until Eminem put it on the forefront.
That is true.
It took y'all chose one person to run with. I didn't know that.
I think he had control of his own movie.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We really don't see a lot of they show Mexicans in a bad light.
Yeah. But
they don't really show white people in poverty.
Okay.
They don't show that.
Let me ask you this, Daniel. Since we got you and we on a racial topic.
Poverty.
Let me ask you this. So at the dinner table, what is talked about? You know what I'm saying? As far as growing up in a household, what was your preparation for life as far as coming outside?
As far as my biological father left my mom when I was 4 years old, and so my mom remarried my stepdad, and discipline and religion. I believe there's a total difference in religion and spirituality. I think spirituality is the better part of that conversation. Religion is a beating of a drum and marching orders, in my opinion. Whereas spirituality is your own relationship with God and Jesus and what changes your inner self. But as far as what come up at the dinner table when I was young, just talking with my son and my wife when we had dinner together just a couple of nights ago, he asked, why do we all have to eat dinner at the table? He wanted to go watch YouTube. And and my wife said it perfectly. It's good for a family to sit together and enjoy a meal together and bond and get to know each other even more just in that short 30 or 45 minutes.
And see, I can speak for that don't matter to us. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say me because I do cherish those moments, but in our culture, that don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
What does it matter?
As far as sitting down at the table and just having those minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, those matter. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody just sitting there.
That don't matter to black people? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no.
And y'all told me two things I've never heard before. First was there's no slave ships. Now you're telling me that black people don't care about spending time together at dinner?
No.
Some it's not.
I'm not saying every
really. The reason why I can say it's not really in the forefront in a lot of homes, because a lot of homes don't have somebody to sit down. A lot of times somebody mama.
A lot of people taking their plate and going to the TV.
Yeah, a lot of times people don't want to be bothered. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Man, I guess I hang around you guys more often.
Yeah, I ain't saying, but it ain't all black people though. Cause like I said, I grew up in a home where I had to sit at the table. It was years that we sat at the table. That's what it was. But it wasn't no talking at the table.
We had breakfast.
Well,
it wasn't no talking. If you at the table, you eating. You don't talk at the table.
That's why I said we had breakfast. Not the 90s, yeah. 2000.
Yeah, I'm telling you, my first years in my life, man, like when I was in a 2-parent home, we sat at the table and ate. But it wasn't no talking.
It isn't amazing, and I don't judge you, but I don't know if you've been around a child that doesn't have a dad in his life versus a child that has a dad.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time. It's two different people.
And
it's two different people. A dude that ain't never had no male figure in his life, man, he gonna have some feminine ways.
Yeah, man,
it ain't got nothing to do with acting gay.
No. It ain't got nothing to do with it. It's the mental fortitude that you get when you have a father in your life.
Yeah.
You're going to be more emotional.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. Most men that don't have any type of male figures in their life, they react off emotion.
Yeah. You're screaming, you're angry.
You're going to be quick to get mad about some stuff. You ain't never had nobody tell you sit your ass down. Like I said, I had structure going on.
Well, we had, like you said a while ago, when my mom married my stepdad, everything you put on your plate, you had to.
You gotta eat it. You can't get up.
We couldn't get. Sorry,
you can't get up. No, you good.
We stayed at a restaurant one time for 2 hours waiting for my little brother to eat his tacos.
Man, I ate beans for a week.
We would put food in our pockets.
Man, I ate beans.
I was
go
just
to the bathroom and dump it in the trash can.
I don't want my grandma to hear it, but yeah, we used to put their food in a napkin and walk off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
How many of these episodes have you done, Jay?
I don't know, Joe.
Man, we probably at about
we probably about it.
We about 22, 23.
Have you always done it together?
Yeah, I wouldn't have it no other way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how do you guys know each other?
Man, that's crazy story. This is my second podcast.
What do you mean second podcast?
Yeah,
I had one before this.
Mm-hmm.
With just yourself?
Me and my partners.
Yeah. Look up one of his partners. What is his name? Cody.
My boy Cody Tucker, man.
Cody Tucker.
He just came out with a book.
Y'all have a good conversation.
Yeah, you love Cody, man.
You love Cody.
You love Cody. Cody's something else. Yeah. Cody, he a white dude. I call him my brother. They be saying I'm player one, he player two. If you had a video game, he'll be the color swap.
Up down.
That's how me and him like the same people, bro. That's my people for real. Man, he a wonderful dude, man.
Yeah, Cody cool people.
He a wonderful dude. That's one dude I can really.
He kind of like you. He, you know what I'm saying? He love that music. He love, you know what I'm saying? What he play?
Man, the man love music. The man love why he question everything. Think
he actually got a book.
He question everything. He got a book just about.
I think you should.
He just went on Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
what's his name?
Cody Tucker.
Cody Tucker. I'm gonna look him up. I teach my son James. You question everything.
Yeah, that's what my grandma always told me. Question everything.
Mm-hmm.
Question everything. Listen twice.
Well, I'm gonna go back and get that name, Cody Tucker.
Cody Tucker, man. Cody Tucker.
Joe Rogan, man, he's got it going on, doesn't he?
Yeah. Man, trust me, he headed to somewhere, man. He headed something great. You know what I'm saying? He been great for a while. Joe Rogan took him over the scale where his hometown noticed him because he been doing some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know what I'm saying?
My boy do his thing.
Because he was doing it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was calling in on people that was already famous and XYZ just hadn't popped yet. But what he did 2 years or a year?
He never stopped.
No, I'm saying for when he popped, he did about a year?
Nah, he did about 5.
About 5 years?
In.
About 5 years and he popped. And shit, he going.
He put 5 in. He put 5 in. He just the man know. The man can tell you why Beethoven parents named him Beethoven.
Yeah.
I love podcasts. I love this source that we have and all the different ones you can look up, search anything. Yeah. Information and education is it's life changing. I'll try to teach my son. I tell him all the time, and you're not learning nothing when you play that damn video game. Let's go outside and and walk around and shoot a BB gun.
I hate to say it, but you can't say that. I mean, I do take my son outside to shoot a BB. He's a nice target. He's a nice shot too.
Yeah, so is James, yes.
But
if he good at that game,
he's a millionaire.
If he good at that game, encourage it.
Well, he is. You know,
if he
I
good
get
at
it.
that game,
I get it.
These days,
I'm telling you, because
if
I think
you
we did
good at a game, man. I'm telling you, got people who sit up and just watch 30 minutes of somebody just
playing the game.
Well, hey, that's what I'm fixing to set all that up. What's that called?
Streaming.
Well, I know that, but there's another. What's the site that all the people do?
Twitch.
Is it Twitch with the gaming deal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him set. I'm gonna get him a Twitch account.
That's what I'm doing with my son now, man. And I'm
telling you, Jake, we got to start collaborating on some of this stuff.
We got to, man. I'm telling you, man. And he another one. It's hard to kick his ass on the game.
What game you playing?
Man, right now, I mean, if you play me any fighting game, I'm gonna win.
Yeah,
the UFC.
I got the second.
Any fighting game.
I don't know. Really, I kick his ass in UFC.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little mixed match. It's gonna be a little mixed match. But if it comes to like Street Fighter.
Yeah,
Tekken.
Some that's streaming like they want to see on streaming. Like you know what I'm saying?
A straight up fight.
UFC. That's probably us playing. You know what
I'm saying? They be playing that on the. I'm telling you, bro. That's why I say if you good at a game, really, the way you want to do it now is you want to be good at a game that everybody just ain't playing.
Yeah,
you want to be good at some shit that niggas know about. Mm-hmm. If you good, you just good, bro. They gonna watch that shit, and there's somebody who always want to get better. I learned how to play.
Especially if you giving out pointers on how to
man, I see. Take this out. The best way to learn how to play is just to watch how they move the character. Mm-hmm. A dude taught me that watching because I be watching them. A dude, he was like, if you want to learn how to play, don't listen to people who talk, listen to people who play. Mm-hmm. Somebody who talking ain't playing.
Yeah.
Cause when you playing, you're not talking. Mm-hmm. When you see it, like it's like when you really playing that game, you might do a little bullshit conversation, but you're not having a full conversation with somebody. And I know this because my old lady be trying to talk to me. And I just be looking at her like...
Yeah, I can tell when you playing the game on the phone.
Yeah, I get quiet because I'm finna win.
But what game are you playing?
Oh, I'm playing Marvel Rivals right now. I'm a Marvel Rivals. Shout out to Punisher. Y'all niggas quit playing with characters you like, man. Play with characters you good with.
I don't even know what that game is. To tell you the truth. I've never even heard it.
I want to play, but I'm stuck in this, bro.
I play Fortnite, obviously.
I play Fortnite. Yeah, I play Fortnite.
If I'm not playing Fortnite, I'm playing Battlefield 4 or 5. I like Battlefield 5.
You play Warzone? Call of Duty? Warzone?
No, I don't play the duty. And then we play college football. So that's the three we play.
My son love college football.
Oh, man, I love NCAA football. It's...
My son,
they just released one. It's been, I didn't know it was 15 fucking years.
Yeah, it's been a minute since they released that, man.
Did y'all ever play Nintendo? I remember getting my first Nintendo in 1988.
I got my first Sega Genesis in 91.
How old are you, Joe?
37.
How old are you?
I'm 2 years, about 35.
Damn, I'm 10 years older than you.
It's okay. We in the same bracket, though.
The first system I got was a Sega Genesis. Mm-hmm. Then I got a Super Nintendo. Then I had a Sega Saturn. I had a PlayStation. I had every game system. I ain't never not. I wish I would have like really just stuck with the game. Cause like now that I'm back playing, it's like, damn, I remember I really am good at this. Like I just understand the mechanics of a video game. Yeah. I play it in a different perspective. Like most people playing to win. Mm-hmm. Now I'm finna learn how to play.
Mine was Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. Then I got a PC. Yeah. And then I went to PlayStation. And then PlayStation. Then I've been a PlayStation guy. I owned an Xbox one time for like, I think 3 months.
Xbox had a good year.
I just never got
Xbox. They had a good run. The 360.
When they had that the playlist on there.
The 360 was I had a regular Xbox. I had a 360. Man, I had an Xbox One. I had them all.
Yeah, damn. That's crazy.
Had every game system, bro.
I was gonna say, and then that's crazy. You was there for when it started.
Yeah.
So what was the
I played Atari too.
No, I'm saying like what was it like when they introduced it?
Oh, it was crazy, man. I remember when the Zelda was a gold plated Nintendo. We were going on vacation because we got it for Christmas in 1988. Got a Nintendo, and we had to go to vacation somewhere. And it was agonizing that I had to go snow skiing or whatever instead of being able to stay home and play Super Mario Brothers and Zelda and Metroid. Y'all remember Metroid?
Metroid Prime?
No, this is the original Metroid.
No, I remember Prime.
Yeah, the original
I played
one,
Prime.
man.
I played on 64.
Justin Beatty was the code you could put in that at the end of the game. That was it was my buddy down the road. He had like a little shelf. He would rent you could rent a game from him from $1, man. Back in the 6th grade, that's what this dude was doing.
He's smart.
Yeah. And then I remember when Nintendo. I think what the biggest game changer in game system was when Madden introduced. Madden football.
They said he didn't even want to do it at first.
Yeah, a gold mine and
that was gold mine.
Everybody that wanted to play football that couldn't play football could now play football.
Yeah,
on a video game. And my sons love playing Madden. I do too. It's fun. I mean, I might have to get your screen name, Joe, so we can.
I'll be on there.
Do a little ass whooping on Fortnite and Madden.
Yeah, we all on Madden.
Y'all be playing team. Y'all just be playing solos.
I just play in one. I didn't know you can play.
Yeah, for real. You like me? What?
You can play teams?
Yeah, you can play with. Like,
we can all jump on it.
Everybody can put.
Well, there's 3 things I've learned so far.
Play as a party, but see, I be running them solos, but I play on the team, but I run solo.
So what does a game lost to you mean? Like losing Fortnite? What does that mean to you, Joe?
I'm probably gonna cry if the game going a certain way.
Damn.
I'm gonna drop a tear. I used to break controllers.
What?
Man, I remember I broke Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is the one where you had to fly that damn plane. Man, I broke that bitch in two like this one day. Dude, I was sitting there and I just snapped that bitch like that.
Joe, I remember playing the very first Grand Theft Auto, which was
the
bird's eye view on a keyboard.
Yeah.
And all you saw was
the little character. Yeah. I used to play that. I played the original. It was in Britain.
You were in Britain?
No, the game.
Oh.
The game was original said it was in Britain.
Yeah, I don't remember what city it was. That and what was it? Wolfenstein 3D or something like that was the first person game or first person view game I played. You know, I was going to ask you something a while ago, Joe, and I totally forgot what it was when it comes to video games.
You play RPGs?
Well, that's in that Battlefield?
Like God of War, Final Fantasy.
No. I mean,
God of War and what you call it?
It's an RPG.
We have just the Madden. When I told you what we play, we have that. There's one of them that was on there. It's then something with the word night in it. I forgot what it was. I used to play Civilization 2 and Age of Empires. I used to love playing those games. It's time. I just don't have enough time.
Yeah. That's where it all.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in like one round, man. But I try to get one in. I don't get one every day.
I had the time to play.
So I get about one round.
We might need to just team up and start a streaming thing with Twitch. I'm telling you, I'm just throwing it out there, man. Whenever you get your shop up and running, man, we sitting there. We all got our screens going. I got a badass screen at home.
Dude, I bought a 65-inch QLD the other day. QRLD, I think. What this the new LCD?
Yeah.
Gosh, that picture on it is amazing. Yeah. So
you're
talking about running the Twitch in the same room?
That's what I'm saying. We can all sit in that room and we can stream and talk shit.
We can run 3 or 4 TVs in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got fiber at 100 megs. How much meg do you need to run all that?
I have to research on that. I'm not sure. Joe's the game on it.
Joe,
so
you don't know?
I don't know.
You got fiber? Do you got fiber here?
Yeah. We got fiber.
So what's that board you're using? Or what are you recording to right now? Straight to the hard drive or what?
So I'm recording. See, I can record straight to this. If I push record, I can just record audio to this. But I'm using OBS, so I'm using the audio off of this to push into the OBS.
Huh.
I got to show you my old equipment. I used to have a equipment that just fitted. I had the most. I ain't gonna say the most shit. It's just you got to tune it right.
Isn't this shit fun though, Jay?
Hell yeah,
I love
it.
Setting up microphones.
I love it.
I love boards and all this. Now, our drones. I love our drones.
The only thing that's why I said the only thing about it is like how you was here earlier. I kind of get in the zone of setting up because I want to visualize. So my conversation is short.
Yeah,
but hell yeah. Like I say, I love everything that got to do with media, period. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with the cameras, the podcast, That's even with the shirts, man. I look at it as part of
shirts.
Appreciate. I look at it as part of the brand of this. You know what I'm saying? It's not just something I'm doing on the side. It's part of this.
Well, Jay or Joe,
Finally, you all right, man? Come on.
Do you? I mean, as far as your other your podcasts and stuff, are you still doing that?
This the only thing I do is this.
Well, are you guys? I mean, what platforms? How do you share all this?
YouTube, man. YouTube, TikTok, shit like that, man. Other than that, I mean, I'm planning on trying. I said it early in it, like when we first started. I wanted to do streaming, Twitch and everything with the podcast. I just never done it because I was listening to other people, and I should have just listened to myself and just followed it.
Yeah, dude, I swear, you're gonna think I'm crazy. When I got into cameras when I was at CCTV, I was 19. I remember being 22 or 23 going, man, they need to put cameras in cars and we have a screen so we can see. And it's a horrible idea. It's like, no, I think it would really work. I mean, that's how I remember there's no cameras in cars. So, Joe Rogan does piss breaks. What do you do for piss breaks?
Yeah.
Pee breaks.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Nothing.
Nothing. You just gotta hold it.
Nothing. I just switch scenes and dip off.
Oh man! So if I gotta take a piss, what I gotta do?
I just switch off the scene and that's it, bro.
And we're done.
No, we just talk and until you come back.
Was that cool?
You gotta pee?
Yeah. Do you gotta pee?
Yeah. Go. Nah, you good, man. Go pee.
Yeah. Watch this. Look,
guys. Oh wait.
Oh wait. Boom. Go.
Yeah.
See?
Oh,
that's what we do. Boom. But yeah, actually, I can put it on pause so you get back so we can say some storage.
Hey,
All right, we back on. Let me ask you this: sports. How you feeling about that?
But what type of sports are we talking about?
How old is your son?
Man, he'll be 7 in July.
Let's start there.
Youth sports.
And
this is our first year to be involved in youth sports. And let me tell you how, what's the word I'm looking for? Disappointed and crazy and nuts I am in these parents and coaches that do these youth sports stuff, man. I didn't know it was this bad. Nobody told me it was this bad.
Yeah.
Is it Jay?
Hey.
Come on, man. What do you know? Do you do any youth sports?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely in it. I'm 5U, but trust me, I definitely feel the same feelings you feel as far as the youth sports, man. We had a great run, but we also had some problems. Diving into it. I got my drone canceled. That was.
I know. I got that email, asshole.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No,
I apologize.
All right.
All right. They came in. It's crazy that out of all the league that was directed at me, and I was the chosen one for that message. But yeah,
the stuff you told me about the targeting and everything that you've experienced is nuts, man.
Yeah, man.
When's the last time you've been to a Little League game?
Shit, it might have been my size. What baseball game you came to? The Wii ball.
So it's been within the year.
No, it's just last year, this year.
It's been since last year. I think the last game I went to was a cake softball game. But it's been a minute. It ain't. Yeah, I don't go too often. I been hit one of them folks.
What I know.
Stole off one of them folks. I ain't finna play like this.
Yeah, it's nuts. The stuff, the stuff that these people are instilling and teaching their kids at such a young age. Like I said earlier today, when they become teenagers, these kids are going to be nightmares to deal with because they've been given this attitude of entitlement and they can get away and do whatever they want. And then I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, go ahead. No, I'm saying, do you think it's the parent? Like, do you think the parent is trying to live through the child or what? Like,
man, hell yeah. A lot of these kids don't even want to play sports, man.
Well, so that's what I really do. I think about that a lot. And I realize what an impact my coach had on me And I was friends, and that's a whole other story I've never even told you about. But my high school football coach died. It's been 10 years ago now. When we were close friends, when he died, he even stayed the night in my cabin, and the stuff and the I use more in life that he taught me than I do in anything that I was taught in the damn classroom.
Yeah,
you talking about. I know I say this a lot, mental fortitude. I know it's cliche to say how to get off your ass and keep on going, but man, the majority of people don't know that, and they think that's not good. It's the feel good stuff now. You know what I mean? It's okay, Billy. You're good. You let the guy score on you 15 times in a row. You did a great job. Good job, Billy. Do it good. Do it just like that next time. How is that teaching that kid to achieve anything in life when he gets 23 years old?
This is off topic, but looking at this screen, let me put the camera on me. I just realized who you look like in this hat. Eisenhower.
Who?
Eisenhower.
You are the motherfucking 15th person that has told me that shit.
Swear to God. Looking in this screen, I said, damn, are you hiding in disguise? Are you really Eisenhower? Like, you can tell us. I mean,
hey, I love that. I love that series.
Okay.
I do not know how to cook crystal meth.
I had to ask just to be sure that you're not hiding in disguise. Like,
No,
some people move to hometowns and they just.
I have no hair. That's why I wear a hat. See,
I understand. Okay, I just have to make sure.
No,
I might run this episode and call you Eisenhower just to get the views.
You listen. You're like I said. You're the 15th, 20th person that said that shit to me.
I don't know what. Just looking at the screen, I said, "Damn, hold on, wait a minute. Are you hiding in disguise? Are you really hiding now?"
A guy come up to me at the baseball deal we had a couple weeks on Monday. He said he goes, nice look, Eisen. What's it?
Eisenhower. Yeah.
Eisenhower. I was
Yeah.
like, what? I'm just standing here.
Yeah.
And the guy come up and told me that shit.
Yeah.
Well, back to you, sports.
Yeah. Come on.
Disgusting. It should not be tolerated. Anybody that uses takes advantage of kids in the way and use sports to use them as a financial fucking donkey, we should have zero tolerance for those people. They should be tarred and feathered and fucking made publicly known who they are. And yes, they can get for forgiveness. We can forgive them for what they do, but they should not be able to be involved with youth sports anymore. That's how I feel about it.
That is true. I feel the same thing about it. And like Mick said, congratulations to your son, man. You said your son's a year in. His first year as far as playing?
Yeah, his his first year of ever playing football and baseball and basketball. He's dominated.
He's dominated the sport. So when you get somebody that's good like your son, and then you turn around and you get other parents that's screaming and hitting wanting something out of their kid, I do feel like it needs to be something that's said to him, as far as you can't live through your child and expect certain things to happen to where you feel like it's I don't even know what I'm looking for. It's I don't know what to say as far as what they thinking wise, as far as like.
Well, let me ask you, and just be honest with me, Jay, because and I've asked another parent this too. When you hear me talk about James, do I do it in a way that puts, and I'm not discouraging anybody in what they do, but I don't, that puts him on this huge pedestal.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, most definitely. And see, this is my son for the year. And that's the same thing you're talking about right now is what I hate. So the entire season, my son was put on this pedestal to get the job done, to be this for XYZ. And like I told my wife and like I told him, I said, don't listen to that because you're putting a lot on your back. Yeah, he fought, but he understands the sport. He's good. He understands the sport. His IQ is off the chain as far as learning, knowing the sport. But every time you hear the crowd, like I said, you can go back and watch the YouTube video. It's Messiah. You know what I'm saying? They screaming my son's name for him to make an action. That's a lot of weight to carry for me.
Yeah, and they shouldn't put that on your son. I tell James, number one, have fun. That's the number one thing I want you to do.
Thank you.
And number two, be good at what you do.
So imagine
that's my two things.
So imagine me telling my son, "Hey, go out there, have fun, do a good job," but then you turn around, now the crowd is chanting for you to make a play.
See, they shouldn't do that. Why would somebody want to do that to a kid?
That was my biggest problem. Like, I want my son to be on a good team, not for us to beat everybody's ass. It's for him to have competition where his name is not constantly called.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where the talent balances out. You know what I'm saying? It's all of the right skills.
Exactly. Because you have if you don't do that, then he gets that complex.
Exactly.
Of the asshole that we all had to deal with.
Thank you.
When we were in sports, who thought that they could do everything good and they were the damn team.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, that's why when I was talking about, I said, man, I'm not trying to go into that to where he is the person to lean on, because you know what I'm saying? Then he feel like he got to make plays. Then he feel like he got to do this. He got to do XYZ. Like I say, that came to him getting targeted. And like I said, I teach him sportsmanship. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and listen to the audio, sportsmanship 100%. But damn, just on film is
but you made me think about something, and you're right. But I tell James, because he was the positions that he played were leadership positions, and I'm big on trying to teach my son to be a leader and not a follower.
Yeah,
don't be a damn sheep. And that's just not in sports itself. That's in anything that he does. Is to be to be able to lead people, and if you're not teachable, then you can't. Then I don't think you can teach people. If does that make any sense?
So you give him the wolf mentality, as far as, you know what I'm saying, if you walk in a room, he needs to, I don't want to say alpha, I like to say the stigma, the male in the room, I know,
but I didn't hear the first part you say. Did I give him what?
I say, do you teach, are you leaning towards him being a stigma, or as far as when he walk in a room, he needs to be his own person instead of being that person? Because most people walk in with the alpha mentality or omega, you know what I'm saying, they want to be the person at the spot, but if you're a stigma, I mean, you walking in as your own beat.
Well, the two things I teach James a lot when it comes to sport is be humble and be kind. I want you, if those two things are the first things you got to do, and if I see you venture away from any of those two things at any time, you're done playing.
Straight up.
And that's just how I feel about it, Jay. I don't want to raise an entitled little shithead.
Yeah.
We have enough of those kids. And these are the kids that, how you shake hands after the end of games?
Yeah, they slap your hand or they walk off.
That don't shake their hand, that don't have no sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Why? And from encouragement of their parents and their coaches to do that. Now, why would a parent and a coach encourage their child to do something like that?
Yeah.
For what?
I gotta say, man, between football, baseball, and a little bit of soccer, I'm not gonna lean on soccer that much. But baseball and football, man, I've seen it firsthand. I personally seen a coach tell their kid to go run and jump on my child's legs, or, you know what I'm saying, try to hurt my child.
Dude,
and then, like I say, you sitting in the crowd. I mean, if your son,
I can't believe you didn't cause a scene.
I did. This is just part I'm leaving out. I did.
I'd have been. What would you done?
I didn't catch it though, because I was in the moment. When you're a dad,
stop the game.
When you're a dad, you kind of in the moment of the sport. You know what I'm saying? Your son is doing great. That's what I'm paying attention to. But here comes mama on the field, charging.
Yeah, dude.
Then what's wrong with you?
You're a better man than I am.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Once she acknowledged me and told me, now I step in. But I learned it by her charging the field. I'm like, damn, what the hell going on with you? And she said, no, they're not finna keep jumping. This is the third time third. But like I said, I'm looking at the play. My son do a damn good job. After that, I'm looking for him to go back to the huddle, and that's it. I'm not paying attention until actually once the play is done, what they doing to him after the play. I'm just looking at him getting ready to run again.
I would lose my shit, dude.
Yeah, man.
I would lose my shit.
Over, man. Like I said, it was to know that they would, and like I said, when I went over and addressed it to the coaches and the daddy, you know what I'm saying? Which one was it? Okay, I'm gonna talk to him. Hey, get your ass over. No, you already told them that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and kids don't know how to filter their words out. So when you come over and you get onto them, they'll hit you with it. That's what you said, do. Yeah. Kids don't know how to dress the lie up. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, it's just a lot that you deal with outside.
Well,
man.
It's nuts. It's nuts that I had no idea that youth sports was as gross as it is. I understand competition and all that stuff is good. You know, one of the things I try to teach James is be a good loser. Learn how to lose because you're going to lose in life.
Yeah, learn from it.
You got to learn how to lose. Man, it's gross, Jay. These people are disgusting.
Most definitely. I know it.
I can't wait to get to junior high so we're done with
I don't know.
City ball.
It gets worse it gets worse as you go, man. I promise you. It don't stop there. This is just the people that's unfiltered right now. Then you gotta worry about him being at the schoolhouse by himself. Because that's what a bully is. And I ain't gonna say bullies, but because I don't that bully shit is just come from.
Well, Mr. Brown, I tell James walk away from the first one, then put him on the ground on the second one. If somebody tries to mess with him, Mr. Brown or Michael, he tells this.
Yeah, off the muscle. Like I said,
put him down the first time. Maybe I need to start telling him that.
Joe said the same way. We in the same household.
Joe, what should I tell him? Put him on the ass on the first time they try it.
Joe's a very first try chance.
I'm gonna try you.
Yeah.
So I should change my philosophy with James.
And the reason why I say that because
I ain't gonna tell you to change it, but I'm gonna tell you that people gonna try you. And let me tell you something.
It's best set example.
A bully learns by pain. And if I got to be the one to put you on your ass to get you to stop, I don't mind. I'm not against it. I believe force is a necessary weapon.
Well, I mean, I don't disagree with you, but I think in my mind, in my thought, when I say to teach him to walk away from the first one, I think that's a character builder. And then if they fuck with you again, then put them on their ass.
Picture the first one.
I'm finna say, when I teach my nephew 15. I feel like I try to be the big male influence in his life. He got a dad, he got other people, but what I've pretty much told him is that people gonna remember when they tried you.
Yeah. So
I hate to say it, it's not
try again.
No, because you're gonna handle it that day.
Check this out. You're
gonna handle it right now.
Same thing that Mick told you earlier, because you got to think about this here. So imagine if you walk away from the situation and he pop you in the back of your head.
Yeah, he gonna remember that day he tried. A bully remembers how. I'm telling you something. A bully starts for where they tried.
And this is the thing about
That's where bullying starts. It starts at the moment that person. If I'm sitting here and I take your wallet and you don't do nothing, then you started it. The bullying started. I feel like I can do what I want to do to you now.
Yeah. So
if I snatch your wallet and you pop me in my mouth, now I got to think about, do I feel like
you
a quick reaction?
Yeah.
Most time you don't want to get hit. Pain, you don't want to. You gonna try to avoid that. Pain. So I hate to say it. I told and he's exercising it. But I told him, when somebody try you, get dead on their ass, bro. Because why are they trying you? Eventually, word of mouth spread. Let me tell you something. I guarantee it. The hardest one in the pack, you stop him, the rest done.
Yeah,
you got me thinking on this guy.
If his friend, bullying starts. Think about it. A bully starts bullying somebody, and then his friends, he got friends with him. So if his friends, he can mess with you. Now they messing with you.
Well, that's why James has got man. You got to get Messiah in MMA, man. You
gotta we coming.
James, I took him to Dallas. He choked the shit out of these two kids.
Yeah, I'm with it.
That were one of the parents. I heard him talking shit about James before the match started. He goes, "Oh man, you gonna whoop this kid's ass? Don't worry about it. It's gonna be easy." I didn't say anything to James. I just said, "Hey man, get there and do your best, dude." He choked him out in like a minute 5, something like that. Just smiled and threw him the deuces. Said, "Oh yeah, gonna be easy my ass." Well, man, guys, I'm gonna really think about that philosophy, whether or not I need to tell him just take him down. On the first one.
Believe in defense, man, but you dealing with schoolhouse. So, and
I believe in time and place.
Yeah,
like I say, it ain't necessary to, necessarily hit somebody in the mouth in the middle of the map. Somebody throw a pencil at them, you turn around, you fire up on them.
I got you.
That ain't really necessary.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. That's the same difference. It's like when to chill. Like I told my nephew, but if it come down to where
that's right. I'm sorry, go keep.
I was just gonna say, if it come down to where we in a setting like this and ain't nobody around and somebody knock the pencil out your hand and knock his ass upside his head.
Yeah. Because if you don't, you're gonna do it.
He gonna try it again. All he gonna remember is that day he knocked that pencil out your hand.
That's what I'm saying. If when he tries it again, then fucking take.
Check this out though.
We ain't.
You know what he gonna remember? You know what he gonna remember? How hard you hit. The first time,
he gonna think about it every time. He think about hitting that pencil.
Were y'all ever bullied when y'all were little?
Yes, people tried it.
I was just gonna say,
they tried it.
But I've only been in 3 fights my whole life, and I don't ever being bullied.
Man, my life started off being bullied.
Man,
I started off being bullied.
Where were you being bullied by?
I started off in private school. I was the only black kid there.
Dude, I went to a private school and there were only 2 black kids at my private school.
It might have been 3. Sharina was one.
Were they bullying just because you were black?
Yeah, man, that's how it started. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it started. I don't mind telling the story. So I was a youngster. It's when Power Rangers just came out. My favorite color was blue. It's always been blue.
The blue Power Ranger, baby.
So it was this white boy. He had red hair. He always wanted to be the Red Ranger. They let him get his way. I kind of understood why he wanted to be the Red Ranger. He had red hair. He was on that type of time. He was on that type of time. He wanted to be the Red Ranger. I had a best friend, his name was Zachary. That was my boy, white boy. Zachary, he was cool. He was cool with me being the Blue Ranger. If I wanted to be the Blue Ranger, he was like, I'll be the blue. It was a black ranger at the time. Zach was the black ranger, the black dude. The white dude that was the Red Ranger felt like I had to be the black ranger because I was black. But my best friend Zach was like, I'll be the black ranger. He can be the Blue Ranger. His favorite color blue. So it's an argument. So when I get to the house, I tell my dad and my mom about it. They like, he picking on you. My dad is like, when you get to school tomorrow, you handle your business. I ain't ask no questions. I started crying. I never forget that. My dad said, quit crying. You don't let nobody do you like that. You your only child. You my only son. Ain't nobody, you ain't gonna never come home and tell me nothing like that again. I get back to school next day. I said, I want to be the bad guy. The people we fight against, because we used to have some people we fight against too. I was low-key cool with the dude, but he was like a bully. He used to make people like do what they want him to do. So anyway, next day on the bag, I kicked this motherfucker in the head. Kicked him dead in his motherfucking shit. I'm talking about karate kicked his ass in the head, bust his nose, everything. They called my mama, come to school. They like my dad, they like, you don't do that, you act better than that, we taught you better than that. When I got home, my dad was like, I'm finna go buy you a toy. My dad was like, I'm finna go buy you a toy. He was like, and I hate to say it, since that day, I've been fighting since that day.
It's a reward to let
since
you know
that day.
How many fights you been in, Joe?
Man, shit. Let me see, I'm 38.
Oh man.
Shit.
Man.
How many fights you been in, Jay?
Shit.
I'm gonna say my record 3-30.
So you've lost 3, won 30?
Yeah.
Damn. I've only been in 3 fights. I've never lost one. I'm 3-0. Never had my ass whooped by anybody. I mean, I've
been in a lot of fights.
When you fight a lot, you gonna get your ass whooped.
I'm not a fighter. I've always tried to avoid it. You know what I mean?
This is one thing about fighting, and I'll give you this. Losing is not a. You know how people like, you lost a fight, it's bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, I ain't never thought about the win. I don't fight you to win. I fight for my respect.
Yes, one thing about fighting, win or lose, that person that you fought either gonna respect you. Like if you put on performance, don't get me wrong about that. If you put on performance, then yeah.
What do you fight? What the hell are you fighting 30 times over, Joe?
I fight over any type of disrespect.
The dumbest reasons, man.
But back in it, but a lot of them.
How long ago was your last fight?
Shit.
This year?
Last year.
What about you, Jay?
Last year.
What are y'all fucking fighting about?
This is regular. No. Let me tell you.
I don't have a tolerance for a lot of bullshit.
So,
well, hell, I'm not going. Hey, listen, don't hit me. I'm all metal on my right side. Don't hit me on my right side, okay?
So, Buddy here has a low tolerance for bullshit. Me, I ain't really just had that fight. I fought my younger years.
Well, I'm gonna need an example of the low tolerance of bullshit. Like what happened last time?
This conversation going wrong.
Like what? What?
Your tone.
Yeah. Prolonging the conversation, he's gonna have
tone. It's tone for me. You like if
somebody talking down to you?
No, tone, it's like
body language. Your shoulders can be dropped.
Certain words. I say, it's for both of us, but it's more for him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're saying something intentionally to see where his vibe is or his problem is. He's gonna act on it. Me, I'm paying attention to how you acting, and if you keep on, then I'm gonna address it. He's gonna address it as soon as it come on.
Sooner, if we sit here talking, let's say we talking, you be like, I already don't like you. You trying him, yeah. And you be like, I already don't like you. You a whole ass nigga, some shit like that. I'm gonna be like, well, do you want to fight?
Why would somebody even say that to you?
Because people be on their shit.
It's that time, man.
People be on their people be feeling entitled to tell you how they feel or what they think you should do.
Or they crack a joke with you that you think that they
thought was funny. You was trying to be funny.
I've been around people who
for me,
inappropriate stuff and they think it's funny and it's not.
Passive aggressiveness. It's being passive aggressive. Like me and you sitting up here talking and you just. Let's say I ask you a question, you be like, "Yeah, that's right." You know, just saying you just demeaning me. Yeah. I'm the type of person I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna ask you, so did you have any? What's on your heart? Where you at with it? Mm-hmm. And then 9 out of 10 times, a person's not gonna back down. So they're gonna be, what you want to do? And then I'm just gonna hit you.
Yeah. It's better to go first. Then I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you hit me because
I ain't ever gonna hit you.
Think about it. Just think about it. Think about if you didn't swing first. Think about it. If you didn't swing first and you got your ass wore out. Now, when I say wore out, I mean wore out. Like they beat your ass.
Think about if you got hit and you got slipped.
Big man, Joe. I got to see these idiots that are fucking being disrespectful for you and trying to get
but I'm saying, like,
fight you, man.
Think about that one punch that you could have took the end the fight.
Think about when you chilling and somebody hit you and then you wake up and everybody telling you got knocked out.
Yeah, well.
Why would I do that when I can just hit you?
Yeah. In that shit.
Why would I do that? I'm not finna. You're not finna.
Hey, wrap that shit up. Wrap that shit up.
In the days age we live in now, you gonna be on YouTube knocked out.
Yeah.
You ain't even know you gotta go to work knocked out.
And see, that's what you gotta tell your son.
You gotta go to the little league fields. Got knocked out.
Yeah.
you gotta tell your son you got knocked out.
Yeah, right.
So why would I give you opportunity to knock me out or harm me when I can just hit you first?
So how do I tell him? I said, I just say, James, I've changed my opinion. You just need to knock him out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you need to say. Just all you need to say is they continue on not taking no shit, but when it come down to it, get on their ass because they're gonna cry.
If you're in a verbal war, allow 10 seconds. After that, you know there's no turning back. Go off.
Yeah, because they're gonna do it to you.
Yeah,
it's somebody else that's thinking like you.
Do not wait on them to swing.
That's where the problem. This is where the problem come in. The problem come in when you run into that person who think like you.
Yeah. That
you having a disagreement with.
Now you're fighting Thanos.
Now you got to, and then you got to be ready because it's some people out here just as bad as you.
Yeah. How old were you when you first fought?
Shit.
I was in first grade without that story.
How old were you, Jay?
Shit, being in before
first grade, and then the first time I got jumped, I was in the second grade.
I was like I said, I'm in my mindset on the situation, man. I'm kind of like how you think.
He wanted to play Power Rangers.
No, I'm saying
it was a big deal back in the day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Me personally,
that's all. I know disrespect. I love it.
You gotta let me know that we got a problem. I mean, you let me know about our conversation, but my reaction is quick enough that I'm gonna weave your punch. That's been me my whole life story. You know what I'm saying? Your first punch is gonna miss. I promise you. But you let me know that we fight. It's not no you punch and then we're gonna talk or we're gonna square up. We just automatically fighting. What Joe saying is. He the one who threw the first punch. So it ain't no figuring out who throwing the first punch or who's arguing XYZ. And that's pretty much our childhood, man. I can't honestly say it.
And how old were you in your first fight?
I go back to my cousins, man. Even Mick earlier. Oh man, biggest lesson. That man used to whoop my ass daily.
Well, dude, I was 16, my first fight.
That man that left earlier used to whoop my ass. That used to whoop my ass daily.
Well, he needs to go to the gym. His arms are getting kind of small, man.
Shit. He hit hard as a line. You know what? Ask Joe about me. Ask who he was. That guy's a very dangerous guy.
Mr. Brown?
Very dangerous. When I say dangerous, he got damn near half the laundry scared of him.
Well, I'm glad
now you don't see it looking at him. I mean, you see it looking at him.
No, what you're trying to tell me? What you're trying to tell me?
No, I swear to God, be his friend. That man is a very dangerous man. He has 2 children. He has 4 children in total. He's a that who you talk to Michael.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah.
You didn't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
I'll call him Mr. I'm glad I always call him Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown, this is who you want to talk to. I promise you don't want to meet me. I don't speak on that like on people regularly, but him, I can damn near guarantee it. Don't talk to me.
Well,
talk to Michael.
I'm going to change my philosophy with James. Tell like you guys said, knock them on their ass first time.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I will brag. James is not. He's 6. He's not the biggest kid in his class at all. But the mental fortitude this dude has blows my mind. And it's from 515, man. I'm telling you, you need to get your kid in MMA.
I'm telling you, we coming. But I'm telling you, man, as good as he is in sports, that let me know that his body is there. You know what I'm saying? Like his mechanics is there. They don't want to fuck with him anyway.
I told him, I said, dude, you have set the bar so high for yourself. I say, it's amazing the things that you have done your first year of sports. I said, James, I'm so proud of you. And I can't wait to see what comes. Every time when we go to the Alamo, and he goes, Daddy, show me where the stadium is I'm going to play at. University of Texas. You can see it off of I-35. I said, there it is right there, bud. Am I going to say hook 'em horns? Are you going to be a Longhorn? He said he wants to be a Longhorn. I said, that's a very, very awesome thing to want to be, brother. And you got to.
That's where it started,
put a lot of time and sweat, blood, and effort into that.
That's where it started.
But I encourage him. I don't say, that's hard to do and blah, blah, blah. I always want him to know that it's anything puts his mind to it, possible.
Most parents do that, though. Most parents shelter or destroy kids' dreams at an early age.
That shelter shit is a bunch of bullshit. Because I was sheltered. I don't want to do that to my kid.
Yeah. But like I say, man, when you go back and you think about how they mindset work, as far as when they grow old, they get that sheltered mentality in the real world. And the real world is not like that, man.
The real world, man.
It's not like that, man. And I'm hard on my son, but I'm hard on my son because I know what's outside. And I want your mentality and your mindset to understand that it's people their words and how they treat you. That shit is real.
There's people out here trying to hurt you, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's, remember a while ago I said I've changed it from 70 to 30. There's people out here that will, like I watched on that first 48, killed the dude over fucking $13.
Yeah, man. I tell my nigga, it's people out here who will hurt you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got
any kids, Joe?
You got not biologically. I got 3 guy children.
Yeah.
That I love dearly.
People that hurt you. That's. I don't know how these people get that, man.
But I tell them all that. I tell them, I say, man, people will hurt you.
Yeah.
And you got to know how to handle yourself when I ain't there. That's what I tell them all the time. You got to know how to handle yourself when I ain't here. When I'm here, you ain't got to worry about nothing. But when I ain't here, I need to know you can handle yourself out here. Cause they gonna handle
that's
you.
The scariest part to let them out, the leash.
Man, that's what I be telling, man.
Yo, Si stay by himself at the house yet?
Nah, he 5. He wouldn't make it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He still wake up asking where I'm at.
Well, I've got the bling cameras. Is that what they're doing? Or blink? Man, I hope I can say this. James has done it twice so far, and the rules are he has to stay in. Buy that camera in the living room and play his video games. If he goes outside, he has to go. We live next door to my grandma. Go tell my grandma.
Oh, that's what's up.
And stuff. And he's done it twice. And I've told him, James, the trust I'm putting in you and doing this, you can't mess this up. And dude, he's pulled it off 2 times so far. And I'm very proud of him.
That's what's up. That. Straight up. Let me give him applause, James. Here we go. You can't hear it, but I can hear it.
Oh yeah. He's sick. I mean, I think a lot of people would get mad or angry with me if they heard me tell a story of me leaving a 6-year-old. He wasn't by himself. My grandma lives next door. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. So how did that pan out for you? The grandma staying next door. How did they work out?
Man, she loves James. James helps her out. So my grandpa, they bought 7 acres. And so there's
y'all have a compound, or is it?
So there's my grandma's house is here. My cabin that when I was a musician I stayed in was over here. It's just 300 square feet.
Okay.
And then my great grandma lived in a house that was right here, and then the lake is down there.
Okay, so it's family oriented, just all the way around. Okay.
Yeah. We're
do you take them hunting?
Blessed.
Huh? Do you take them hunting?
My what?
Do you take them hunting?
Dude, he killed his first deer at 5 years old.
I'm trying to get over there with you, bro.
I'm sorry.
I know you good, man.
No, I'll send you the video. I got the second video of him this year. I had the 2 camera shot. The one with my 8C at the close up, and the one with him pulling the trigger with it. Let him shoot with an AR. That
the AR-22.
No, AR-20, an AR-15.
AR-15?
Yeah, man.
God
hey,
damn.
there ain't no recoil on that shit.
No, it's not.
You can let a kid. All these people that got on my ass for letting my kids shoot a deer with the AR-15. Oh, I can't believe you let your kid fucking shoot a deer with fucking assault rifle. First of all, AR is not an assault rifle. Forgot what it means, but it doesn't mean assault rifle. But there's no recoil in it. And I have it on a tripod, and he's able to shoot and kill it. I didn't kill a fucking deer until I was 19 years old.
Yeah. But see, I was trying to take my son out there with the R-22. But like you say, the 15, I mean, if it ain't on a record, I might take him out there with my 15.
Yes. I'll let you borrow my tripod. I take him dove hunt with me out too. Mm-hmm. And I got him a 410 semi-automatic. I said, you start with one. If you show me you have gun safety skills, you're attentive, you know what you're doing, I'll graduate you to 2. Same thing with that one. You get to 2. You show me that you're responsible, your gun's on safety, everything. He made one mistake, and that's when we were skeet shooting before. But long story short, he got to where he had 3 shells in his gun, shooting it. But he shot the very first bird he ever shot at. But after that, he hit another one. But he did good doing that.
Yeah, see,
hit that applause button. That was a good applause for you. Yeah.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah, please bring him aside. Let's take him.
Most definitely, man. Cause like I said, I've been wanting to get him into it. You know what I'm saying? But he got a few BB guns. You know what I'm saying? And he shoots. You know what I'm saying? He focuses. He aims. He knocks his cans down. He doing good. But I was gonna get him a R-22 for his birthday. If my wife is watching this, but
I found, man, my guy was showing me last night. It's on my phone. What was that called? It's a BB gun, a 22, and I've never seen anything like it. He had one. What if I still have it on here? A chipmunk 22. Have you ever heard of a chipmunk 22? Here it is right here. I saw it just last night. Yes, I'm 18 years old. Oh, my goodness. That's it to it, Joey. Dude, this gun is this big, and it's a 22 single bolt out.
Oh, yeah.
Action,
this is more reasonable.
22. And that's what I'm going to get James that for his birthday. He's got a BB gun, but I'm going to graduate him to that for his birthday. Oh,
it's on sale, too. $209. Okay.
I'll send you the link for that.
Yeah. Shoot me the link.
What's an AR-22?
Look it up real quick. I don't got my phone with me.
Is that like an AR?
Recoil? Yeah. No recoil. It's. I did my homework on it. It's nice.
Oh hell yeah, that's a damn AR. Okay. How much are those things?
I think it's more than this. I think it's more than that.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think it's more than that. But
you can kill a deer with that, dude. Get that.
Yeah.
They got an Uzi version.
Damn, I ain't see that.
The Titman arms.
Damn. Now I don't want to graduate to that. I'm gonna stay at the AR. But I want to make sure he's safety first and he understands it. And also, I want to have him show up by the shot.
You changed my mind. I'm going to this. Forget that chipmunk.
I'm telling you, man, the AR-22, man. I've been watching. I've been studying, man. It's definitely something to
come out and shoot guns, man.
Yeah. I'm glad you told me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been wanting. I want him to get outside as far as. I mean, he outside, but I'm saying in the woods. You know I want him to understand
we got about 2 acres of woods. I mean, it's not all like dense. You know where you're going.
And see,
bring him out.
He loved to fish and he loved to shoot. It just.
We got a catfish tournament on in July.
See what I'm saying?
Fishing.
We coming. I'm gonna bring the Browns with us. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna replay this for you the weekend. Right here, you said it. Right, we're coming. Remember?
We coming. What day we looking for? What season?
Well,
what season? Just around
July. It's July 4th, but I know that's but don't do it that weekend because I know everybody has plans. So you just need to come.
My son's birthday is July 4th, so you got to come to that.
I hope we get. Where's it going to be?
It's going to be at Stafford Park. He wants to have a car show, so you need to enter your truck.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah. Your son wants to have a car show?
$10 entry. I'm gonna show you once we get out the podcast.
That's pretty cool, man.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? My wife likes to do big shit for his birthday. But
this has been real fun, Jay, man.
Yeah, tap in one of those cards for me, man, before we run off at the saga. Whichever one you want. You got vulnerable, MMC, and Mind F.
Where do you want to go? What do you do?
What you want to do, Joe? You want to do 2 calls or 1 call tonight? Which one? What you got?
One.
Do one? We got one. What you got?
Mine is, what is the one question you've always wanted an answer to? Man, that's a big question right there. Why God just would not hit the reset button and do it all over again without being a fallen or a sinful world?
I feel like we're in a simulation, so.
Yeah, I heard a guy explain it. The best explanation that I heard was by a book I'm reading by some guy. He said the reason God couldn't do that is because he has to be true to his word and what he told Adam and Eve in the beginning of creation, as far as giving them dominion and everything over the animals in the earth. God had to keep his word to that. He had to remain. That's how he remained God and of no sin and of no nothing. Because if he would have hit the reset button, then he could have said that I messed up. But he had to send Jesus into our lives for the salvation, for his word to remain true. And that's crazy to even say.
Yeah, I'm going to say that topic for another day. Because I got something on that topic too.
That's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think, Joe?
Man, I'm gonna keep it real simple. Oh, you talking about the question or about
the question?
I was finna say what you said, man. What I think about that, that's a good question. Mine even more crazy though.
What's yours? I want to hear it.
Well, what's the one question you always want the answer to? Why?
Why, right?
Yes, why?
Why? That's right. Why?
Throw you in a circle. Why?
Why? Yeah. I know. It's a fucking hamster wheel too.
And just to run in the mind, just keep it all in the same loop.
Are all 3 of us overthinkers? Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, I'm most definitely overthinker.
Did y'all have ADHD?
Man, I see everything from every scenario.
Yeah. I like calling a bird.
Adderall don't work on me.
Trying to step back so far back when things are happening.
What's the podcast called?
What's it called?
Bird's View.
Bird's View.
Are you kidding me?
Come on, man. No. Come on.
But nah, I see every scenario. Like if I get it, if me and you talking, I see us getting along. I see us falling out. I see you crying. I see me mad at you. I see you mad. I see every scenario in a person. My mind do that on every single interaction I have with somebody. My mind play a scenario out.
Yeah, I just.
That's why when I get my bad, I was just gonna say when I get home. Go ahead, my bad. When I get home at night, I be telling people like, bro, I can't talk. I sometimes gotta go to sleep. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't play that so many. I didn't see so many different realities at one time.
Mm-hmm. How much do you sleep at night?
I sleep good. I sleep good because I'm at peace. So
I mean, I know, but when I say, I'm at sleep,
I used to not.
How many hours of sleep do you get at night? What time do you go to bed?
Man, go back on a good day 8:30.
Wow. What about you?
When everything's good,
4:35
in the morning.
a.m.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. If I'm in bed by 4 a.m., I'm doing good, and I'm up at 7:30.
If I'm in bed at 3:30, it's a great day.
Yes, Jay.
But that's when I started thinking at 3.
But I know, but see, man, that's you know how unhealthy that is for us. But
yeah,
but what tells us that's? But I don't know. Hey, why is it unhealthy though?
But this is the thing though. This is why I come up with this.
Yeah, I know, but see, but my wife, she hates it because she wants her 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, that shit do feel good.
That's fine. Get your 8 hours of sleep. I don't need 8 hours of sleep. I can still function on 3.5, 4.
I can function on an hour. Listen,
I can function on
when I was driving a truck. Yeah, when I was driving
I didn't go to bed last night. Sorry.
Listen,
I didn't go to bed.
I'll give you a story.
I take that back. I did get home and took a 2-hour nap today. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
So I'll give you a story. So a hot shotting business. So I had a driver that was he got drunk. He was I don't even know what you call that shit. But he was drunk to where he you know what I'm saying, he couldn't even function. He had to go get admitted to the hospital.
Inebriated.
Yeah. So I had took 2, I can't remember what I took, 2 Benadryl, I was gonna say. Whatever.
Oh, that's gonna keep you up, brother.
Yeah. So anyway, so I got a call at like 11:59, 12 o'clock-ish that he getting admitted to the hospital. He is such alcohol poison, all this shit. Keep in mind, the Lowe's supposed to been there Monday. He ain't answered the phone in 2 days. I drove all the way to no. This I think this is Friday or Saturday, whatever it was. I drove all the way to Kentucky, Bowling Green, Kentucky. No sleep. I drove all the way back from Bowling Green, Kentucky to Houston, Texas. No sleep to drop the load off. Back to Longview. 3.5
o'clock.
No sleep. And then I didn't go to sleep when I went home. But like I said, I do this regularly. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I don't got no stress in my body, I can stay up.
So do you have ADHD or
Hell yeah, fuck yeah.
So do I. Do you have it too?
My ADHD for me though, and like I said, I've been had this as a kid. I've been diagnosed. I done went to the classes, all this shit.
Yeah.
But the thing about with me is I stay busy.
Yeah, I'm done with my Adderall. I quit taking it 2 weeks ago. I don't want to take that shit anymore. I didn't do anything but the Lord know what God put on this earth for us and I went through almost got divorced last year, man. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. And then I had to be clean on paper, and so I had to go get some Adderall to help me out. But I'm done with that shit. That all that medical shit will fuck you up. I know it's a different.
Yeah, it will. But see, I can take Adderall. You won't even know I'm on it. Like it don't do nothing but
it make me wake up.
That's how it does make me focus a little bit more. But I'm gonna say some people it makes them fucking Speedy Gonzales.
Yeah,
it don't do that to me.
Yeah, it don't do that to me. It just had me just chilling. It's when my mind at ease. Like that's the only time I'm chilling really.
No, so your mind constantly runs like
my mind is on.
My shit does this every day.
Yeah, my mind constantly.
Hey, do it in my sleep.
I used to be like, I couldn't sleep. But I got to the point now that
how'd you do it?
How did I start sleeping? Man, I started caring about my health. I started realizing I need to go to sleep. Cause
I don't feel bad though. No, you got it. I'm just saying I don't feel bad. Mine was it.
I started realizing like it's crazy as it sound though, but your body heal itself when it's sleep.
No, it do. That's exactly what it's
body heal. So I'm going to sleep because like, bro, like I need to rejuvenate. Like that's my time to myself.
I will say that. Go ahead.
When you lay down in bed, or how long does it take when you close your eyes? And then you're in that realm.
So in all honesty though, I'm gonna be completely transparent about it. I got to smoke before I go to sleep. For me to go to sleep. I got to smoke before I go to basically go to sleep. But if I don't,
that's a no more.
If I don't smoke, it's backwards. I fall asleep watching TV or something. But if I'm laying there, I ain't going to sleep.
So see, that's why I gotta watch TV.
Yeah, I gotta have the TV. I gotta have some noise. I gotta have like some music. I really gotta like. I can go to sleep instantly as long as the TV on or like it's some type of light. But if it's pitch black, I ain't going to sleep. I'm at one with that night.
Yeah,
we in here vibing.
So that's
I'm sitting there like that's what I be.
I'm basically the same as you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get to sitting up. I'm sitting up.
For the smoke, it's the drink for me. And I ain't talking about alcohol, but that's another subject. But I have to have my medicine. And like I said, my medicine only takes me to the tipping scale of thinking. Like, for most people,
what you talk about that's a drink that ain't alcohol that's helping you sleep.
The promethazine was
codeine gonna put you to sleep.
Hold on now.
So
what?
So on that scale, it normally knocks people out. Yeah. I go into straight and Joe's here right here next to me. While everybody is asleep or everybody's floating in and out, I'm thinking 100 miles running. I don't even see sleep. While everybody is nodding off and enjoying the trip, I'm over here brainstorming.
My tolerance, since I had that full erect, they gave me the other day, because I just had his tooth pulled. I got another one pulled. They gave me fentanyl, morphine, and Dilaudid in a span of 20 minutes.
Damn.
The other day. It didn't.
That Dilaudid is something serious, ain't it?
The pain.
It didn't. Dilaudid?
I didn't even touch it. It helped me get a quick nap in. That's about it, brother. You know what took the pain away? Ibuprofen. I took 5 ibuprofen, and somebody finally told me about that, and I got to escape the pain.
Did you drop it? How did you do it? Did you kind of like drop it in a tooth? Or
no, somebody gave me the quick release ibuprofen pills.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't crush it up and put it in your tooth. They say if you put no,
they were just a quick release gel caps. But out of all 3 of them fucking fentanyl. It was the ibuprofen that got rid of the pain, man. And it took it from a 100 to a 2.
Yeah, I can agree with you, man. When I got robbed, man, I didn't feel fentanyl or nothing. No, so I had to get my eye stitched and my head stitched. I took that shit sober.
But we're talking about sleeping, and you talk about what you took for sleep, and then I'm talking about
You right. Oops.
Life, guys, LIFE, man.
Damn, we already tapped at the cards, huh? Yeah.
How long have we been talking?
I have no idea. That's the problem. I told you, once you get on here, man, you get the rolling, man, and it just flows, bro. Like I said, I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I love this. I wish that my life was in a place where we could do this every day.
I want to have it to where I stream every day and talk about different subjects on like you say, Twitch or TikTok or something in that nature.
The only thing that's stopping us from doing it is us, man. Both of us, like I said, between me and you, we should have our own fucking TV channel with all the stuff we have.
I've been talking about a network for the past year, but like I said, I know it takes time.
One of them broadcasts that like overtakes the channel and everybody has to Y'all know that happened back in the 80s? Y'all remember that guy that set the signal up from Chicago that overtook? It was that guy who wore he painted his face silver. I'll find it and send it to you. Long story short, back in the 80s, somebody was able to take, I don't know some piece of equipment and send out a signal so strong that it overtook all the other satellite signals.
I heard about that.
On the TV, and it played this deal for like, I think maybe 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. So that's where we need to get. We need to turn on
I'm over
Joe, Jay, and Daniel.
I'm more respectful for my man's time. You know what I'm saying? I know he worked and you know what I'm saying, his time don't always equal out to my time.
Dude.
But yeah, man, it's kind of what I'm on, man. And like I say, I never X my man's out, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I move on his schedule. I move where I can always
what would be good? Why don't we get Messiah and James on this couch talking to each other?
I've already got his podcast started. I just didn't have episodes going. But I already got an episode in my computer to where they were already talking on there.
We need to have them do it. Just them two, and not even us involved.
Yeah, I had him and his cut. The two that was back there with him.
Yeah,
I did a session with them on it.
How did it go?
He got his own YouTube. The only problem is kids don't have topics to talk about. Now, if you get them on chest mics, like how you got your Rode mics, like I'm on Rode mics. Now, if they talk and they're playing, they're gonna do it all day long. But as far as sitting them down and giving them and like expecting them to pick up a subject, they can't do it.
No life knowledge nuggets from the 6-year-olds.
Yeah, no. Now they will talk shit amongst each other, but I mean it's not gonna be a constant topic. They're gonna feed off each other. Like if he say, "Oh, I like to ride my bike," somebody gonna say, "Oh, I like to ride my bike too." That's gonna keep. Have
you taught Messiah how to ride a bike yet?
I have been trying.
I have not taught James how to do that yet.
He knows how to. This is the crazy part. So when I push him out, he'll ride it. The problem is once it starts leaning, he's scared he's gonna fall. So he'll jam the brakes and jump off. But he pedals for at least a good 10 seconds. No, I ain't gonna say 10 seconds, like 6-7 seconds.
Hey, will y'all let me buy y'all Waffle House?
Well, I don't eat Waffle House because I'm vegan.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Where y'all eat?
I'm plant-based.
That watermelon was my dinner.
Oh, okay. I
appreciate it. But I mean, as the mic's cut off, we can still keep the conversation going because I mean that's what we do. But I mean, I'm a plant-based type of guy.
I didn't know you were a vegan.
Yeah.
When'd you start that?
Shit, what's that been? Since probably a year before COVID, probably
2019.
What made you want to do that?
I've always wanted to.
Now about 17.
Yeah, I always want to veer away. I ain't never really like meat.
Does your wife and kids eat meat?
Yeah. My son at first no, but growing on in life, my wife choosing, eating XYZ. She don't got the same mindset I got, so he started eating meat and all the XYZ. But
so how did you get into that? Who introduced you to that?
Nobody, man. When I was a kid, man, I stopped eating pork. Man, I used to love the fuck out of pork sandwiches. Like pork chop sandwiches, I used to love the shit out them hoes. And one day I was just like, man, I don't like this shit. No, I don't want this shit no more. Cause you know what I'm saying? I guess I was having too much of it. Then when I got older, like in my teens, I went through a vegan spot. I didn't even know this vegan was a thing. You know what I'm saying? This was before internet. I was a teen, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I don't want this shit. I'm just gonna eat vegetables and not XYZ. And that's what I went through. Then I went back to meat. Then when I got in my 20s, I done the same thing. And then when I got in my 30s, then this vegan shit came out. Cause I just found out about this vegan shit. That people actually doing this shit. So when they came out and they said, I like, oh shit, I do this shit regularly, you know what I'm saying? This is what I really want to do. And so they start coming out with recipes and shit like this. So I was like, oh well, I just never turned back.
Wow. That's a big choice. I have no idea. Man.
So I kick it to you like that. And I don't transition nobody from meat or anything like that. But I will say this though. You won't run down and chase a goddamn cow and bite it in his ass and eat it.
What's your favorite vegan meal?
Shh. Cook some shit.
What, Caesar salad? What?
Anything fuck no. Anything you eat, bro, I can copy this shit.
So do you do the fake hamburger vegan patties and stuff?
I make all this shit. But I make it to where it's mine. Like if you ate it, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Like we make tacos, we make pasta, lasagna, all this shit, bro. Like like honestly, man, if you stick around, man, I'm gonna honestly have to make you a dish, man, and let you see what it tastes like.
I'll eat it.
The shit is off the chain. But like I say,
Joe,
What?
his vegan food?
I ain't never really ate it, but I mean, I eat it because I don't eat certain stuff too. But I ain't on that. I'm trying to get to 220. So that's why I'm on the diet I'm on.
Yeah.
But I really don't consider it a diet. It's a lifestyle change. I just cut out of sugars and I don't fool with sugar.
And sugar, that's a crazy one, isn't it? Everybody's got sugar in it.
Man, that sugar is taking people down, bro.
Yeah. So I just don't eat sugar. I don't eat nothing but like fruit, chicken, and seafood. And I eat all vegetables. But I don't eat nothing sweet.
But like I say, even though I'm a vegan though, don't think I'm one of them spiritual and oh god.
Oh, I didn't think
the dog get him
making circles around the tree.
If the dog get in my trash, I'm gonna pop his ass. You know, it's not no hugged animals and love. No.
Well, I got to pee again, brother.
Yeah, let's go ahead and close it out for your pee out, man. Go ahead and shout yourself out, man. Tell us who you are. I mean, damn. That's
tell us how to follow you.
Yeah, follow you.
Oh, man. Daniel Foster Music on Facebook, danielfostermusic.com. I don't know. I don't know my website. I haven't really done much with it. Just Daniel Foster on Apple Music with the logo with DF, the black background, all the Spotify and all that shit. You can find it.
Yeah.
Turn off the trash and listen to more Johnny Cash. That's what I say.
Kick that shit. All right, man. We appreciate you for coming on, man. We definitely enjoyed you, man. Most definitely, I get you back on, and we have some segments like we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Different episodes or however it go.
Yeah. Need to get let's get James on here, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I say, cut these two mics out, put one mic on, have a ball. We could actually put some toys out here, or a game, like you say, the game. Let them play on the game and stream. Boom, they can go on here and podcast while they're on the game.